Lord, would we have hearts that are broken over the things that break your heart? Would we despise the things that you despise?
Well, good evening. My name is Maggie Downing. I'm the Executive Director at Daybreak, and I am thrilled to see you all here tonight. This is our 27th year at Daybreak, and this year we did a little different. We did Taste of Columbia. What did y'all think?
Well, my new name this year is not really Patty, it's Grandpatty. Because I had my first grandbaby this year, and so I'm really proud of that. Our Daybreak counselors have the awesome opportunity to sit and talk with a client for about an hour about what's going on in her life, her dreams, her goals, her disappointments, her fears, her relationships, and family. But the most important thing she gets to do is to share God's plan of salvation and the hope that comes along with having a relationship with a loving God. Just recently, we had a college cheerleader come to confirm her pregnancy at 21 weeks. We counseled her and did a free ultrasound and even found out that she was having a baby girl. So our college cheerleader called me the next week to say that she would not abort and she would parent her baby. We especially need counselors, we need ultrasound technicians, and we need male mentors. Yes, I said we need males. We don't see many of them except for boyfriends that are sleeping in our waiting room and drooling on our couches. So we had to put a stop to it. So for over a year now, we've had a group of godly men led by Dr. Bowers to spend a few hours at least once a month to talk to the boyfriends.
I am so excited to see everybody here. You have no idea what it's a blessing to us. And as the board members, you know, God asked us to step up and be a part of this governing board to help pray over and direct and work with this ministry. And we find it a complete honor.
We are trying to prevent teen pregnancy one young person at a time. I'm wanting to educate and empower our young people so that they can make healthy decisions and that they can live with no regrets.
It was pretty eventful. Nothing had really happened until Hillary asked Mother Teresa a question. She said, "Mother Teresa, why do you think it is that we have not had a female as President of the United States?" And Mother Teresa, without even looking up from her lunch, simply said, "Because you have probably aborted her." Now, I don't know what it's like to get zinged by a nun. Hillary does. Francine earlier said that 1 in 7 women have abortions. That may be the old statistic, but hear me when I say this. It is not 1 in 7, my friends. It is 1 in 3. 33% of women in our country will have an abortion by the time they are 45 years old. And once they have one abortion, they have a 50% chance of having a second abortion. And if you have seen a picture, an ultrasound picture of a 13-week-old fetus in the womb, you know that everything at that time is formed. Arms, legs, fingers, toes. There's a very strong heartbeat. And I saw that cannula going into the woman's uterus, and so that kind of grabbed my attention again, and so I was watching that, and I saw that cannula go right up to the child's side. And nothing happened. And I thought, of course nothing's happening. This baby's only 13 weeks. Babies don't feel anything at 13 weeks, right? So Planned Parenthood told me. That's what I have told thousands and thousands of women. And here we were. like the big bad bullies in the room, and this baby didn't stand a chance. But let me tell you something, there was nothing attractive about what I saw on the screen that day. There was nothing appealing about watching a child lose its humanity. I believe wholeheartedly that abortion has been legal almost 40 years in this country because of apathy. Because people have the ability to see the truth, or they have seen the truth, and they choose to look away. And you know where this is the most pervasive in our society? It is the most pervasive in our church pews. My mom used to say that if you are a Christian and someone is not mad at you, then you are not a very good Christian. I ask people often, you know, many of you have children, or many of you have grandchildren, or people that you love, godchildren, or nieces, or whatever. And I think, if you had to put a yard sale tag on them, how much would you price them for? I mean, how much are they worth? Of course, I would hope that you would say most of them are priceless. But let me tell you something. Planned Parenthood would price every single one of them at about $450. I went out to the Planned Parenthood Center in Columbia today to pray. Your Planned Parenthood Center here, they were doing abortions today. And I saw women heartbroken coming out of the clinic after they had just had their abortion procedure.
Christ in you is the hope. When you leave here, you're going to be spreading out all throughout the metropolitan area of Columbia. The only hope for this city or any other city is the person Christ, not the philosophy, Christianity.